Yeah, good evening. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Thursday, the 5th of August 2021. This video is just something a little different. I've done something like this in the past. What I'm going to do is just show you how to merge MT4 Expert Advisor backtests. So basically, what I've always tried to give my readers is some sort of different ideas, some different ways of looking at trading. This is more of the portfolio look, so we'll get into it. So as you can see by the title here, merging MT4 EA, which is Expert Advisor or Trading Robots for people that are not familiar, backtests. I'm never sure if backtest is one word or two words, but we'll go with one word. So what we'll do first up, I'll just show you a few things. Now, this is on MT4, all right? I do use MT5, but to be honest, I've never used the strategy tester as yet. Well, I have used it, but I don't fully understand it. And because I'm using one of my EAs, it's only built for MT4 at this stage. When it is finished, it will be also built in MT5, which will be great because it'll give me a lot more options. Testing will be a lot quicker, different time frames, etc. So looking forward to that one day. So in the meantime, all right, this is just your standard MT4 platform. For me, this is a Go Markets demo account, all right? So we'll just use this for now. Strategy tester, you can either go file, I think you can open it somewhere in here. Yeah, view, hang on. There it is, strategy tester from the view. I know which icon it is. I just use the icon, so it's this one here, the one with the magnifying glass. Once you click over it, it'll bring it up. I've made it a little bit bigger just so it fits in the screen. I've ran a test here and I'll show you the reasons why in a minute. All right, so up here, Expert Advisor. You got a choice, Expert Advisor indicator, always use Expert Advisor. This is my FX1363, this is my latest version. Yours may look a little bit different. I've got these tick data settings and use tick data. The reason they're there is I've purchased, I've got a monthly subscription to a third-party tick data suite. It's called the Tick Data Suite. It basically gives me clean, accurate data to make my testing a lot better, and I'll show you what that means in a minute. So I just ran it on this pair here, the Euro Swiss franc, 1 hour period. Every tick, you've got a choice here. If you click down, always do every tick when I'm running the full test. I want the most accurate trading as possible. If I'm just doing optimization, checking different settings, then I'll use these two other ones. But every final test, I use every tick. It's the most accurate. It tells you that the most precise method. Use data. Now, the dates I'm testing are the 1st of January 2016 to the 1st of January 2019. So 3 years of data. I'm on the 1 hour time period. So that's let's just have a look at the properties. So if you click up here, it just tells you what the settings are. Now, just to give you a bit of a background here, I've tested 5 pairs using the exact same settings, the exact same dates with the exact same account balance, exact same position sizing. Everything's exactly the same. No optimization. I just picked some random numbers and just tested 5 different pairs, well actually 6 pairs once I show you this one, and did exactly the same test on each of them. They were all positive, and I'll show you in a minute what happens. All right, so these are my settings, inputs. So we're testing $10,000, which is what I do on all my demo trading for my accounts. Inputs, buy and sell trades. You don't really need to know much about the EA, but basically it uses the same MACD Platinum and QQE Advanced, or the QMP filter. I've got a plus above the zero, below the zero. This is for the 1 hour time frame here. Don't worry about the second batch. That's just more controlling number of trades. Filter, I'm using a daily time frame as a filter, so it has to be the 1 hour chart has to be in sync with the daily. Again, the same settings. And MACD Platinum uses 0, which means only take buys when it's below the 0 level and sells when it's above the 0 level. So here we go. No other filters. That's just to do with MAs, etc. Use hedge? No. Didn't worry about slippage or maximum spreads. Here's my order multiplier, lot multiplier. So this is a sequence of my trades. Instead of the 1, 3, 5, I'm using 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, more of the Fibonacci. Here's my position sizing, 0.03 on every trade. Just initial base lot. No money management, so I'm not compounding. My basket take profits, 180 pips for all pairs. Increase the profit target by 30%. If that just means basically if I take more than one trade in a sequence, so there's 2 trades, 3 trades, every time I add more trades, just increase the profit target. I can either increase it or decrease it or maintain it. I just did increase. No trailing stops, no filter closes. I've got multiple filter closes there, no dramas. I've got trading times, Fridays and Monday to Friday, nothing selected. So 24-hour trading basically, nothing else. All right, that's the settings. You can pause the video and just have a look at that. Go, slow the video up and just check that out. So I'll just go through it again slowly. So you can see there's nothing. Look, as I said, I just picked some random settings. Didn't put any thought into them. Didn't optimize them for any particular pair. Use the same exact settings for all 2, 4, 5 pairs. Or 6 pairs actually, because my other test one is the one I'm going to show you. So nothing changes there. All right. So just get rid of that. All right. So I've done this test on the Euro Swiss just to show you what's happened here. So let's have a look. So this is completed. You can see I've already run this earlier. The green bar is all the way to the end, so I don't have to run it. Here's my results. As you can see, it shows you from basically the 8th to the 2nd when it first started on 2016 when it started trading, all the way through. Look, it doesn't really matter. As I said, I didn't optimize these. Shows you all the orders, all the trades, right up until the 31st of 12th, 2018. That's just to give you an idea. Right, comes with an equity graph. Now remember I said about using Tick Data Suite? The reason I use that is to give me this modeling quality. See the 99.9% modeling quality? Here's my equity curve here. Had a couple of little glitches in this area here. There's 3-year period on the 1 hour time frame. And keep in mind too, I generally don't run EAs on full automatic. I tend to manually manage them, so this is something I probably wouldn't do. But this is just an example of showing you what's possible. So here we go. We start at 10,000 down here. We end up at somewhere up here. So we can go to the report and have a look at the report. So modeling quality. See this here? 99.90%. So that's good. No chart errors. That's good. That's what you'll want. Now remember, when you do testing you're testing historical data. So I've tested here between 3 years. Now what I would do probably next, obviously I'm going to optimize these numbers a little bit better, but then I'd forward test it in an area. What do they call it? Out of data. What do they? I don't know. I can't remember the phrase. But then I test it on the year after that sort of thing. So just to make sure it still works. There's a whole host of Google, if you Google or YouTube, a whole host of articles on testing, back testing, whether it be on MT4, MT5 or any other platform. It's just an indication. It's not just because it's happened in the past, not necessarily going to happen in the future. So anyway, here we go. We started with $10,000. Our total net profit is $13,863. So that's good. Profit factor 3.43. Absolute drawdown, not much at all. 590 trades. Here's our gross profit and our gross loss. Expected payoff $23.50, which is great. Maximum drawdown 28.32. It's big. It's big drawdown. Just some stats on short positions 1, long positions 1, overall 74. Largest trade, largest profit trade, largest loss trade, average profit trade, average loss trade. Consecutive wins in money, consecutive wins in money. That's consecutive wins, profit and money, yeah, you can read that. And just your average consecutive wins, average consecutive losses. So now, once we've got this from the report, now if you want to save this report, the way I do it, anywhere on this report, you right click and you've got save as report. So it just comes up, save as report. Now it comes up as strategy tester, so I'll give it a name. I'll call it Euro CHF text, all right? So we'll just give it a name. I'm just saving it to my desktop, Euro Swiss test, all right? So all I did was right click and save report. And all you do is press save. Now what it's going to do is going to do two things. First thing it's going to do is just go open a I'm lost for words here. I should learn how to edit videos. It's going to open a web page and it's going to have your report here. See, Euro Swiss. Here's exactly what happened here, all right? It even gives me the diagram here, which is great. The other ones didn't. There's the exact same details we just looked at. So it's saved it as a report, gives me all the settings, tells me the time period on the 1 hour chart. There's the time between. Here's all the settings on the EA, every tick. It's all the parameters. Gives me the modeling quality, exactly what we just looked at, except it's saved to my desktop. It's exact same numbers, nothing's changed there. You can go back and have a look at the video. And it gives me all my trades also. So there it is there. Now, if I just go to my desktop, if I can find it, I saved it to this desktop. That's what we just looked at, the Euro Swiss test. It's a Google Chrome web page. It'll put two items on your desktop. Here's the other one, and all this one is the I'm on the wrong monitor, so I'll just bring it over to the right monitor. So it's just all it is a picture of the chart. So I generally don't need that. I don't like to keep it. You may want to put it in a folder or whatever. So I just delete that. I don't need it. All I need is this baby here. So that's a test for the Euro Swiss. Now, what I did, I've already prepared this earlier. I've ran 5 separate tests here, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all right. Now, we'll go back to that web page if I can find it. This one here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's just have a look what they are. So first up was the pound USD. This is exactly the same settings as I just showed you on the Euro Swiss. Nothing's changed. Exact same tests, same time period, exact same settings, same EA. So you'll notice on the pound, we still made a good profit. Let's have a look here. Except the big thing I've got to point out is the drawdown, 71.12%. Huge drawdown, nearly 72%. Where's our payoff? Expected payoff 23.52, which is great. Profit factor 2.14. Modeling quality 99.9%. I'm just looking for the number of trades. I just 488. So it's exactly, there's no graph in here, but it's the same as all my results. So that's the pound USD 1 hour chart. Exactly the same as I just showed you the test on the Euro Swiss. Next one. Should go up a bit. Aussie USD. So I've done the Aussie. Same settings, exactly the same. I didn't try and trick anything. Drawdown here is huge, 90.89, nearly 91%. 2.35 profit factor, still a 99.9% modeling quality. 553 trades. Again, everything's exactly the same. All the trades here, nothing changes. So we had that's the Aussie. Third one, pound yen. All the same, nothing changes. There's your 99.9% modeling quality, 1.71 profit factor, 43.81 drawdown, Big drawdown, 535 trades. Here's all the trades. So same report, download all these reports, just ran all these tests. No optimization, just random numbers. And we have the Euro USD. Same settings, sound like a broken record, I know. Modeling quality, 99.9. Profit factor, 2.47. Good profit still, 542 trades. Big drawdown, 41, nearly 42%. That's the Euro. Again, all the trades are there, everything's there. This is the report you download. Remember I said you don't need the picture? Remember the Euro Swiss had the picture in it? Where is it? Like there. I'm not sure why these other ones don't have it. Just the way they downloaded. It's supposed to be in here somewhere. Didn't show up. All right, last one. Strategy tester report. USD Japanese yen. Again, exactly the same settings, same time period. 1 hour chart. 99.9 percent modeling quality. 2.22 profit factor. Drawdown not so bad, nearly 29%. And 530 trades. So pretty consistent in the number of trades. And again, here's the report with all the trades taken in that period. You can see scrolls down, 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 down. You can see every trade. It's about as accurate as you're going to get on a back test, which is great. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tests. All started with $10,000. You see the initial deposit, 10,000, 10,000. They're all 10,000. All using the same lot size, 0.03 as a base lot, all from the same time period, all with the same settings, profit targets, everything. So I'm just trying to get a point there. So if you remember rightly, we've had other than ignore the Euro Swiss because I've just shown you how to download a test report. So the pound had nearly a 72% drawdown. The Aussie had a 91% drawdown. The pound yen had a 44% drawdown. The euro had 42% drawdown. And USD Japanese yen, I don't know why I wrote 49. I think it was a lot smaller than that. 29 roughly percent drawdown. So all big drawdowns individually, all ones that you probably struggle with trading. There may be margin requirements, things like that. You might not pass the sleep test. And if you've been listening to my videos, the sleep test is if you can't sleep at night because you're thinking about your trading, your position size is too big or your drawdown too big. So you've got to change things. All right. Now, if you remember, the title of this was MT4 EA backtesting merger, or merging MT4 backtests. So let's have a look. We'll go to this website. I'll put a link to the video in it. It's MT4 forexea.com. Online tools, got some tools here. Backtest report merger. Doesn't roll off the tongue very well, does it? MT4 backtest report merger. Yeah, righto. Anyhow, this is a free tool, free website. It's got some other handy little things here. Compound profit calculator and money management simulator. You can try them out if you wish. It's got some instructions on how to use this MT4 backtest report merger. Just read the instructions. Now you come down here, you can add 5 files. Hence I did 5 tests. So all we're going to do is choose the files, all right? So we just go into my desktop. Can't remember the name of the folder I put them in. MT4, what did I call them? Jeez. Oh, I'm having a shocker here, aren't I? Hang on a sec. All right, easy way to do this. Go back to my folder. Oh yeah, 4 hour. Here we go, FX. I don't know why I call it 4 hour, it's all on the 1 hour. Let's go back and try that again, eh? Sorry about that. Let's, all right, choose file, 4 hour, desktop. Here we go. All right, test one. So test one is in. We're going to just change that to fixed lot size. Number two, we'll just do test two. Fixed lot size. We'll do test three. You know I've already done this, don't you? So I've already checked it, but I'm just showing you how the process of doing it. Test four will be test four. That's just the numbers I call them. I don't know why I call it 4 hour, but it's 1 hour, definitely a 1 hour chart. All right, test five. And all right, so when you do this, gives you, like I said, it gives you instruction. Best to use the same account balance for each trade. You can use different platforms, doesn't matter. So there we go. I've uploaded the 5 statements. So test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4, test 5. All you do is hit the upload button. You just have to bear with me while this does its magic. Could take a while. So as I said, just read the instructions if you're not sure. All right, here we go here. So it's uploaded these 5, or you can just give you another chance to change things if you wish. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all you do is hit this merge selected, and magic will happen soon, hopefully. And here we go. It has consolidated those 5 tests into a nice pretty little report. So here's the time period, basically the 3 years we talked about. Here's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs. It even tells you. Initial deposit, total net profit 54,000. Same sort of stats, profit factor 2.125. Shows you the gain. Maximum drawdown. Remember what I was saying about the drawdown before? Maximum drawdown is now 6.73, 7%. Compared to what did I say? Aussie had 91%, pound USD had 71%, Japanese yen had 29, euro 42, and the pound yen had 44. So that's the good thing. That's what you're looking for. Portfolio, trading multiple pairs. And as I said, this was just some random numbers I picked without putting any thought into the settings on the EAs. Didn't optimize anything. All used the exact same settings on fully automated 1 hour charts for a 3-year period. It gives you all the other stats here as per the normal MT4. So, and look at this equity curve. How good is that? A couple of little drawdowns. And at the end it falls off because generally when tests finish, any open trades are just closed. So you can sort of assume if we forward tested another year, that probably wouldn't be there, but there'd be another drop off up here or something like that. So don't worry about that too much. Total trades, 2,648. What's that over 3 years? That's a lot of trades, isn't it? Doesn't matter. And not only does it merge it all, here's all the trading with each pair as it goes through individually, time and date. Let's have a look here. So this is just very comprehensive. It'll go on forever. No use showing you, but I'll go to the end. I'll just skip to the end. I've never been to the bottom. Don't know what's at the bottom. There you go. Last trading date. Last trading date, and there's your total. So look, it's not huge profit, but that's like I said, no great thought went into the actual the settings or anything, but you know, 541% over 3 years is not too shabby. And with that drawdown, relative drawdown 7.21, less than 8%, you'd be happy with that on a $10,000 account. Anyway, guys, that is just what I want to show you. So I'll put a link to this little tool here. I've showed you how to backtest and just save the report. Like I said, anywhere on this report page, just right click and save report. That's all you do. Save it to your desktop or a folder, whatever you do, and just load it onto that little tool. Okay, so thanks for watching the video. I know it was probably I'm just trying to give people different ideas, mate. We all look at different ways of trading, and like I said, this is just a random sort of EA test I did. Worked out well, and it just sort of proves a point. I'm a big believer in the sort of the portfolio trading. You know, there's nothing to stop you trading that on. Just use the, say, that same test, do it on the 4 hour, 1 hour, 15-minute, daily, and converge all that on the same report. Change the settings for each time frame. You know, merge them all. It's a great little tool, and I'm pretty sure that's a free tool. I'm pretty sure there's probably better ones that can test multiple, you know, like hundreds of backtest reports and merge them all together for a portfolio. But hopefully it'll just give you some ideas. Look, if you do like these videos, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Sorry about the ums and ahs there and a few little technical issues, but it's all good. You get the idea. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your night, and I will speak to you guys another day. Now I've just got to find the off button because oh no, that's not it. Ah, geez, I've got to learn how to do this sometimes, Jimbo. There we go. See you guys.